Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, today's content is going to be a little bit different than usual. It's going to be focused on something that Gavin Newsom said in a press conference. He's referring to the most recent tragedy that happened in California. Now, there's something very, very distinct, and this is incredibly important, at least that I think so, but I haven't seen anybody else pick it up or talk about it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments field below, because I think this piece is so important, because you never hear a politician ever on the left or the right address root cause analysis. And he actually let something slip in about a 7-second clip in this news conference that has amazing and profound impact should it be heeded. This is one that you should share, at least in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think below, because I think this message needs to get out, and that's just what I'm going to do tonight. So let's dive into it. Before I get too deep into the actual clip, I want to lay this out. California has extremely gun restrictive laws. They just are. That's their state. That's what they've done. They are known for that. They have limits on magazines. They have limits on style of weapon. They have limits on amount of ammunition in magazines. They have GVROs, gun violence restraining orders. They have full-on bans on different types of weapons. They are very far left on the gun control spectrum. Okay, that's California. I don't agree with it, but that's where they stand. Okay? Gavin Newsom, you'd expect in this news conference to hear him get up and rail on about the same old things that all politicians do when these fights come along. You've got the fight from the left that says, shouldn't have it, it's not a tool, it's evil, it's bad. And then the fight from the right, we all get in our political little trenches and we start aiming at each other and saying, no, it's a right, no, it's not a right, it's bad, it's not bad, it's good, it's just a fight, constantly. But no one ever addresses the root cause analysis, and that's what he did here. So check out this clip, and we're going to dive into this, because this, I think, is important.
This happens over and over and over again. It begs the damn question, what the hell's going on in the United States of America? What the hell's wrong with us?
He just said something, and I want to say something crazy. I agree with Gavin Newsom on that one piece. Not the gun control, that one piece. As I mentioned earlier, California has extremely restrictive gun control, and those instances continue to happen, not only in California, but also across the country. But they are happening in California, they're happening in Illinois, which is Chicago, they're happening in New York. The point here, and you can kind of see it, he's, at least in my opinion, he's looking at all the things they've done to restrict gun ownership, but it's not stopping the problem. And this is where he gets and dives into something much, much deeper than politics. He said, you look at what the hell is going on in America, or the United States of America. What the hell's wrong with us? Truer words could not be spoken, because the problem that we're exhibiting across the nation is not a tool problem. Not at all. You have different ways to achieve your means, no matter what tool you choose. But the problem is right in here. We have put us in a situation where we don't value life in this country, at least like we used to. And it's incredibly important to analyze it, because if we want things to get better, we need to recognize that humanity exists all over the place, and life is much more important than it's regarded currently. Currently, as the situation sits, you've got one political party in the United States that says that a baby is not a baby until X amount of time, because it's just a lump of cells, and it's not life, it's only cellular meiosis until it's life, but it's not life until that threshold hits, but so you can kill it. So you can kill life, because it's your choice. That's one party. Then you look at our entertainment industry. Our entire entertainment industry is sex, drugs, and violence. I'm not saying sex is bad, I'm not saying anything of that nature. But when you have an entire culture indoctrinated with violence, sex, and drug use, and that's a majority of the entertainment that they're seeing, they're listening to in music, seeing it in movies, video games are just full of it, you start to wonder what impact does that actually have on a culture. You partner that with the fact that church attendance across the United States is down precipitously. I'm not suggesting or advocating that any one of you has to go to church, or you have to be a Christian, or any religion. That's not my position. That's not what I'm here to do. However, when you look at every single one of those things, you start to see a pattern of life is worth a little bit less in the opinions of our modern day culture than it was 20, 30, 40 years ago. When you partner all those things together and you start looking what's happening, you can kind of see a pattern. Gavin Newsom said something profound, and I would love for more people to cover it because that's the work that we need to do. We need to heal our hearts. Our entire system of law was built upon the Judeo-Christian model. Again, I'm not advocating for any religion or anything of that nature. You do you. But the method of having find your truth as your standard of morality across an entire nation, you're going to have 330 million different versions of truth, all of which are going to conflict with each other. You're going to have a very bad standard if you don't have a baseline. And that's what you're going to see, and that's where we've been taken. The culture issue that we have is right in here. It's not in the tools that we use that basically are tools of the actual issue, the symptom of the problem. We need to get to the root cause, and Gavin Newsom just may have done something that could have cracked the whole thing open if it's addressed. And that's what I've got for you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comments field below. Like I said, that's not the usual message on this channel, but I think it's something that needs to be said because that is something that can be really good come out of tremendous tragedy. Until tomorrow, guys, I'm Braden. I'll see you later.